Hello students, welcome back to my channel Lightup Knowledge and welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video we will cover reflexive pronouns but advanced points. So we have already covered the basic of reflexive pronouns, right? So there is a separate playlist of pronouns in English language on my channel, the link of which will be available right in the description box. Now without any further ado or delay, let's get started. Functions of reflexive pronouns. The first one is same clause. A reflexive only refers to a noun in the same clause. If you compare these two sentences, the first one is Jack says that James talks to himself a lot. So this means that James talks to James, not to Jack. Okay, it refers to the noun in the same clause. Example number B is Jack says that James talks to him a lot. So this means that James talks to Jack, not to James. The next function is it is used after preposition of place. So after prepositions of place we often use a personal pronoun like me, you, etc. if the meaning is clear without using a reflexive, right? Example, close the door after you. Okay, the meaning is clear that the door that's after you, you should close that door. The next example is he was pulling a small cart behind him. So therefore we use personal pronouns after prepositions. Function number 3 is its emphatic use. We can use reflexive pronouns as emphasizers, and by using reflexives as emphasizers we mean that that person or thing and nobody or nothing else. Okay, just that person or thing and nothing else. Have a look at these set of examples here. It's quicker if you do it yourself. You alone will do and nobody else. The next example is the manageress spoke to herself, spoke to me herself. So she herself spoke to me. It's emphasizing the noun manageress. The next function is reflexives used instead of personal pronouns. So reflexives are sometimes used instead of personal pronouns after, as, like, but, except, right? Have a look at these examples here. These shoes are designs for heavy runners like yourself. Okay, so it can be like you also. So instead of using personal pronoun, you can use reflexive pronouns when you use words like, as, but, except, etc. Everybody was early except myself. So when there is something like except, you can use a reflexive pronoun myself. Now before moving on to the next example, so basically reflexives can also be used instead of personal pronoun in coordinated noun phrases. Okay, noun phrases which are coordinated, we can use reflexive instead of personal pronouns. Okay, have a look at this example. There are 4 of us at the dinner: Numra, Hassan, Sara and myself. Function number 5 is by oneself or myself. So by myself or oneself, etc., we mean that alone, basically without company or without help. Have a look at these examples here. I often like to spend my time by myself means I often like to spend my time without any company, without any help. So I like to spend my time alone. Next example is, do you need any help? No thanks, I can do it by myself. I can do it without help. So by oneself or myself means without any company or without help. Okay, function number 6 says that selves and each other or one another. So basically you have to note the difference between using selves, which is a reflexive, and each other or one another. That is a reciprocal. What is the difference between using them both? Okay, what will that mean? Let us have a look at these examples. The first one is they talk to themselves a lot. It means that each of them talks to himself or herself, okay, which is a reflexive. Then using a reciprocal, which means that the action is received by both simultaneously. They talk to each other a lot means each of them talk to the other. The seventh and the last point says that how will we use own, okay, own, my own, your own, etc. So they are no possessive reflexive. We do not have any possessive in reflexive. Instead, what do we use is my own, your own, etc. Have a look at these examples. I always wash my own clothes. Will not say I always wash myself own clothes. No, I always wash my own clothes. They are no possessive and reflexives. The next example is the children have both got their own rooms. Okay, will not say themselves room. No, their own rooms. Okay, so instead of saying themselves, we will, or themselves, will write own rooms, my own, or your own. So this brings us to an end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you can get regular updates of the videos that I upload. All the important links of the playlists will be linked down in the description box. Keep learning and keep growing.